Hi, I'm Nina Jurczynski, reporting from Chimacum, Washington, at the Studio Gallery Walk. I'm here with Sara at her gallery.
The Lateral Line Bronze Casting Studio.
Woo! It's really exciting. So, Sara, you make jewelry and stuff, and you've been doing this since you were 18?
Well, no, I've been doing it since I was 6,
Oh.
but I mostly do bronze casting. Bronze sculpture, that is, and my husband does the casting itself, the process, and that's my first calling. But sometimes, especially at my age, I need to rest my back, and so when I rest my back, I make jewelry.
Well, that's really cool. Can you tell me about this spirit ring that you made?
Oh, when I was 18, I made this ring that I consider my first calling, and that's spirit, and it's an amethyst, and it's I had help with a friend from high school who actually was doing things like this, and so I made it with him, and I've worn it ever since.
How did you get started in bronze sculpture?
I was casting a piece, and I just did little experimentations, and I was casting a piece with Tom's apprentice, actually, in Port Townsend, and Tom asked me if I'd like to help him pour, and I said, oh no, I can't. Then I said, oh yeah, sure, I'll help you pour, and we poured together. Oh. And we got together after that. We've been together for over 35 years, and so we've had a life together with bronze. And Tom's calling is bronze casting itself. Of course, he's a sculptor as well, and so we do it together. We do it together, apart, as a team, as a separate entity, as the helper. We have sometimes a lead person, and we have 30 regional sculptures, public art. So we do it in all ways.
That's so awesome. You're such a awesome power couple, both doing art. Kind of like...
we have 2 circles and we overlap, and then we have the extra stuff on the side.
That's so awesome. So could you tell me basically the process for doing one of these bronze pieces?
Well, you sculpt it in clay. Then you make a mold, and then the mold basically is to be able to reproduce it, which is the only way that sculptors can ever really make any money. And also, you do need to have a hollow wax, and the only way to get that the only convenient way to get it, there are crude ways to get it, but is to make a mold. And then you make a mold, and then you fix up the wax, sprue the wax, and that makes a hydraulic system in wax that helps the bronze go in to the mold, and air and gases go out. And then you invest it all in plaster and sand, and then you burn it out so there's no wax left at all. Bronze does not like wax, it explodes. So you really have to have it out of there. It takes 3 days, and then you pour it in, and the hydraulic system takes care of all the air venting, so the bronze goes in, and boop, it's done. And then it's quite a mess, and you have to chase it and clean it up. It's a very, very intense process, and actually you can lose it at any given point. Even at the very end, you can lose the whole process. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but Tom's good at it. He's done it for 45 years.
What's your favorite bronze piece that you've made?
Well, right now I'm liking the Risk piece, the Risk series. It's a series of 9 women riding rhinoceroses and making friends. It's a metaphor for one's own life and one's own, relationship to oneself. And so in the end, you see what happens.
That's awesome.
There are 9 pieces. So it's a series of the woman gets on the rhinoceros, then she stands up, and then she does a flip. And then there's trust between them, and then she stands there, and then they work, play, dream, and meditate. And then at the end, there's a surprise.
Ooh.
Yeah. And in our show in November in Port Townsend at the Northwind Gallery, we'll have that whole series done. And that's my favorite for now. But I have another big surprise, which is in the pour today, which is also really a favorite, but I have to see it. It's not out yet.
That's so funny, because the rhinoceros is actually my favorite.
Really?
Today, yeah, coming
Well,
here.
do you know the Zen story of the ox herd? The man is supposed to go out, find the wild ox, tame it, bring it back, beat it a little bit, tie it up, and, that's a metaphor for himself. And so in the end, he doesn't need it. But I figured women have a little harder beast to tame. Do you think so?
Totally.
I think so.
A rhinoceros is perfect for that. Thank you for watching. I'm Nina Jurczynski reporting from Chimacum, the heart of the dragon, with Sara Johani. Thanks for watching.